Hello, hello. If you want to hit your highest cash months ever, if you want to make more money than you've ever imagined, and you want it to feel light, you don't want to feel like there's pressure attached, you want it to feel like ease, and you want this to be happening now, then this live is for you. Because we're going to be diving into how you can make the most money you ever have while it feels light, no pressure, no expectations, no strings attached. And this all comes down to expanding your nervous system capacity to be able to hold it with ease. And this is something that so many women do not address, that ends up holding them back and or changing their experience of money. Because you don't want to just make more money. You also care about your experience with money as you make it. And you don't want it to come at a cost of your health, your relationships, your happiness, your peace, time with your kids or your loved ones or whatever it is that you want to do, travel, all the things. So I want you to think of your nervous system capacity like the storage on your phone. Storage on your iPhone, whatever kind of phone you have. And so when, let's say, your storage is 128 gigabytes, right? That's the size of your nervous system. That's your capacity. It's going to be hard to receive more than that. There's literally no room in your system. And if you've ever almost like hit the limit on the storage in your phone, you know that those last couple gigabytes, if you are trying to expand it and like take more photos or save more videos, what happens is the phone shuts down, the phone glitches, like it starts acting up. The same thing with your nervous system. So I really want to bring to your attention and utilize like this analogy and really think about, where can I notice that my system is at capacity with the amount of like money that I'm receiving right now? Where is my nervous system shutting down or freezing, right? Where does it feel anxious? Where does it feel like pressure in the system? Where am I feeling fears or doubts? This is all pointing to where your nervous system capacity needs to expand. Where are you feeling stretched thin? Where are you believing that more money, more problems, or will come at a cost? All of these things will show you where we need to expand your capacity from like 128 gigabytes to like 512. And so when you expand your capacity, right? Like you got more storage on your iPhone, it doesn't feel like holding. There's nothing to hold. It feels effortless. It feels like ease. It's like, yeah, I've got more than enough room for this. I've got more than enough capacity for this. No big deal. And the thing is that this will come up at every income level, right? So where before you might, when you were first starting your business, were expanding your capacity to 5K months or 10K months. The same thing needs to happen at 30, 40, 50, 100, 300, all the way. You will keep expanding your system to get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, what's important is that when it comes to expanding your nervous system, what works or what expands your system at bigger numbers is not the same as some of the surface level things that may have worked when you were trying to manifest like $1,000 or $2,000. It's completely different, right? You need to actually go deeper in your system, because especially when you are playing with bigger and bigger numbers, this hits differently in the nervous system, right? When you are playing with numbers that are way bigger than most people maybe even make in a year, right? You're expanding your system to make in a month what some people don't even make in a year. You cannot be using the same strategies and methods to like bring in 2K months as 200. They just won't stick. So I want you to think about this like skincare. This is like the perfect analogy, right? When you're young, when you're a teenager, you can get away with like a little cleanser, maybe some like, drugstore Neutrogena, whatever, like a face wipe, put on some face cream, and like your skin is good, you're fine. But when you get older, right, you actually need more deeper level stuff, right? You need more serums, maybe more masks, maybe you do more facial acupuncture or microneedling, or you get more facials, right? You're doing more for your skin. You're doing some of these deeper level things. So the same way that your skincare has evolved from when you were like 20 years old to now like 30, or when you were like a teenager till now, the same thing goes for your nervous system. It requires deeper work. So this is why a lot of the things that worked back in the day are no longer working for you now. You know, a little breath work practice, a little tapping session, a little like visualization or morning journaling is not going to hit that deep level that's required to get your nervous system on board, right? We need some of those deeper serums, those deeper treatments. Now, what I want to add on to this, like, you know, with this whole skincare analogy, is that it allows you to be preventative, right? So when you are expanding your nervous system ahead of time, you actually get to prevent a lot of bottlenecking in your business. You actually get to prevent a lot of resistance that it creates. Think about it like your skincare now. I guarantee you, if you're like over 25, maybe even like there's, I think called baby Botox people do when they're young, there's preventative things. So whether like it's Botox, whether you're, you know, doing facial acupuncture, microneedling, serums, you are doing things to prevent wrinkles, to prevent fine lines. Like you're doing all this stuff proactively in prevention mode. The same thing goes for your nervous system. So when you do the preventative, the proactive work to expand your nervous system first, you actually get there faster and you make it sustainable because your body and system are already on board with massive amounts of money. Just like the skincare has already been preventing wrinkles because you were proactive and started using the serums or getting microneedling or doing facial acupuncture, whatever it is. And so this work not only helps you to expand your system to make your current level feel lighter and easier, but it expands you for where you're going. Whether that's 2 times, 3 times your income, you will get there faster because you've been in prevention mode, like your prevention mode with your skincare. And this allows you to fly forward. And this is the woman who can actually build and sustain wealth, right? It is the woman who expands her system first so that it does not get overloaded, right? You don't feel pressure. You don't feel like you want to burn it all to the ground. You don't feel like you need to take a sabbatical. You don't feel the pressure, expectations of other people. You don't feel like it's going to come at a cost. It feels like ease in your body. It feels like ease in your system. This is why it is so important to get it on board. This is why expanding your nervous system will not only make money feel light for where you are, but it will allow you to make the most money you ever have while feeling light and at ease. And I cannot tell you how many women, I was actually speaking with a one-on-one client this morning about this. This is huge because it's not only about bringing in more money, it's about being able to bring it in consistently and sustain it at bigger and bigger numbers without the usual stress or pressure that can come with it. Because we care about your quality of life, we care about how it feels, and we want both. From this, you can then not only receive your highest cash months, sustain them, but you can multiply them. Without which it will feel heavy. It will feel like you kind of like hit a ceiling and you're like, oh, I don't know why I can't break past this number. I don't know why I can't break past this number. Nervous system. Your nervous system always wins. It will always keep you safe. So you will see the people who can leap, the people who keep jumping in their income are the people who expand their nervous system first, right? You expand the storage on your iPhone. There's no influx of clients, but then everything like goes to the ground. There's no resistance. There's no fear about it coming in. Expanding your nervous system is the key. So if you want to do this work with me, this is what we do inside Wealth Free Code. One of the things, but it's one of the most important things that we do inside this program. It is currently on pre-sale. If you drop the word RECODE after this live, I will send you the pre-sale link. You're also welcome to like go through my feed and look at all the client stuff, all the client wins in there as well. This is major. Because if we can get your nervous system on board, you become unstoppable. You make more money with more ease. And after all, relaxed wealth is what you came here for. So I love you so much. Let this land. Really do an audit of where your nervous system feels capped, where you feel like you can't break through to another level of your income, where you're feeling stretched, where it feels pressure or heavy. Expectations, all of these things are little indicators that you need to expand your capacity first. And even if things are like, if you're like, Liv, it feels good right now, amazing, let's expand it for your next level so you get there even faster. It's not just where you are now, but if we were to double your income, triple your income, would you still feel the same? And if not, let's expand your nervous system together. I love you so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye.